We ain't got no strings set up.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
First play touchdown.
And now look at him go. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 67 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
When I got missing on Carter was, I ain't lying.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Man, as soon as that boy came, I was like, man, I'm going to lunch. Man,
this will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Fuck you. Could they be doing the same shit on me today? They'll take theirs, go on lunch together, take a minute to come back.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
And nigga went home. What?
Mariota now throwing 1st down.
He said, don't leave until
he gets this one to Johnson.
Exactly what I did.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
But they wasn't calling like that on the phone, though.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
That shit was missing that each time he fucking called.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Man,
they come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Everyone I did was for tomorrow or for Monday. I ain't do not one.
Now Mariota. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Yeah.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Mariota. Got him in, it's Brown. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
I don't like that lady. Man, nigga, man, how I just go to singing that Spanish shit, bro? That shit is getting. And I'm like, bro, what's the first you done did now?
Complete. It's Johnson. And down to the 28-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the 1st down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to pump the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
I'm playing my game.
On second and a couple, Mariota got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Javon Wims there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Check, check. Watch it before. Watch it before.
In your face.
Bang, 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 bang. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Mike spot 22, jet bomber, 22, jet bomber. Go. Tighten up, tighten up.
He playing, man.
Hey, one set, set.
To throw on second down. Love nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Check. 3.
First down, Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Exit. Check 15. One. Check 26. Check. Go back.
Man,
Back up.
On second down, Mariota again. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. On third down, Mariota. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Mariota. And this one complete to Smith. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try the left side. It's Fox, and he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now a give, right side. Fox. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds like counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, it's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there. In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
I know what I was looking for. I don't have my audible set though.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Throwing again on second down. Mariota. It got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. A first down throw for Mariota. And that is incomplete here.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, check right, check right. Watch it, 5. Switch up, switch up. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Go. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. One. Push him back. Check 52.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Get in there, Nick. I need you, Joey, whatever your name is.
Mariota. And he's going to go down again.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Returnable for Grant.
Oh, how did he do
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Red. 30 pace. Let's go. Check the outs. Check the outs. Yes. Set. Watch out. Check right.
Throwing on first down. Love. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
54. Mike 54.
2nd and 14. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
That's a lot of holes that listen to
To me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing
a lot
on
of
the
holes
road,
listen to
you
this
absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Man, that shit was open. I don't give a fuck.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
I know that's supposed to be a safety.
Here we go. Here we go. Watch quick. Three. Delta.
Oh, shit. I wasn't even paying.
Check 55.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So that's going to push him back half the distance. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Charlie. Mike 55. I'm trying to collect. Hey, check Mike. Three. Go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. One. Check three. Shoot.
Mariota to throw it. Looking long for Thomas. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Two of them? Yeah. Fuck it. Three of them more.
The final shot before break. Love. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Help me, please.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Wow, boy, I ain't locating nowhere. That boy tripping.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Here we go.
I do use it. I use it, just don't work the same.
Yeah, when nigga don't got good ball.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
Bro. 3 whole yards.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
Nowhere to escape. The lead goes down.
He had a
And
nigga
that's the
open.
second
When
sack
I
of the
tell
game,
you,
but
you
this
would have lost that
player,
hole.
disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Mike 55. One.
Yeah.
Coming to you.
To throw is Mariota. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well.
No,
he's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Oh, my God.
First and 10. Here's Mariota. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Don't tell me. Okay. Oh, get about it off.
Check it out, read.
Throwing on second and long. Mariota. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of.
That's what they're looking for here.
I can't believe I ain't run this to yet. Oh, Flo, what you doing?
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Looking to throw. Love. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
They decided to take a shot right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Boy, yeah,
so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on second and long. Mariota. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Mariota from his own end zone on third down. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, they're going to call pass.
And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Ain't no zip now. I ran right into two.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
I like the cover 3, though.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Set the turn.
Mariota.
Don't come save me, bro. This one.
That one goes for 24 yards. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
Can Jones pick
And
up
some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Fox, and he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I had already put my coat on. Nothing I could do. The one that I could do but adjust.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota. He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down.
Hey, let me jump! Why?
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to.
Bro? I don't understand.
Right? You know that
I don't understand.
Hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn.
Man, gotta cut it, bro.
But I wouldn't go for it. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
They gotta stop, dog.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They gotta stop.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Come on, Hunter Henry.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Yeah, still up there a bit.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing is Mariota.
Nowhere
to escape, and he goes down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up
I don't think it's no more.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter.
I know it's inside the circle.
That's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll keep it on the ground. Fox. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. They're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
I definitely wouldn't do it right now.
The Titans go. It's Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Fuck in the beam. Is unless you're on the roof.
Ready. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Yo. Ready, go.
On 1st down, Swift. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
I don't know why he's out here.
This shit crazy.
This will be taken to the back of the
we
end
don't be
zone.
biting each other like
And
fucking.
no thought to bring this
Bro,
one
we gotta
out.
go
He'll
back
just
that way,
down to
though.
a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
I wasn't trying to wait for that shit to develop over there, but
2 minutes left to play in this football
line ain't
game
gonna let you
here
do
on
that.
EA Sports.
We gotta get the fuck from on here, bro. We gotta slide.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Motion.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mariota forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm dead. Fuck it.
3rd and long here for Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep
Boy.
downfield. That's incomplete. There's a flag down. So
I'm
on
gonna get
a
the
big
pass
call
interference.
coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they?
You know
it
I'm
brings
back,
them
dog.
back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle the team a little bit as well. Pass interference, ruining that series of downs for them.
To throw
Yeah,
Mariota. And that'll be incomplete.
I'm not even sure
Yeah,
I know
let
who
me
this
get
guy
this
is
shit.
out
My
there
motherfucking
playing
thumb
right
hurt,
now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate
You get
guys
this
in
to
the
the break. I
league.
got my thumb hurt. I gotta
Totally
get a new
off his game
controller for
right
my
now.
shit.
I
Crap.
don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Throwing, Mariota. And the pressure gets to him again.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let me set it up again. I thought I fucked up.
Now Mariota on 4th down. Got him in. It's Brown. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may put a period on this AFC Championship game.
On the double. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to... How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Chime mama. Hell no.